Did you read last night?
Did I?
I wanted to come here to read last night, but
I did. Yeah.
You did read?
I did, yeah.
Maybe you'll share your phones.
Yeah.
So, you want someone to read to you?
Sure.
I'll read.
Thanks, Jim.
Dinosaur Dreams. A former Navy SEAL turned dinosaur photographed a unicorn in front of the British Embassy. He dreamed about what he could become and sent the pictures away to a scribe in Deer Isle, Maine, who sat way up among the evergreens. She looked out, admiring the sea as bells rang and birds flew by, time suspended in an ant crawling up the window. Pens scratched against notepaper all around the table. Each one created something from nothing that will last for eternity. Looking at the photo, the scribe asked herself the most powerful question of all. What do I want to make real? And then, more importantly, how do I feel? These are the questions upon which heaven is built. From then on, she wrote only about what she loved most. So heaven was everywhere and became something real. Of course, everyone wanted to know what happened to the dinosaur's dreams, beyond the simple ekphrastic poem full of happily ever afters. But that is Bill's piece to write, and the scribe is as eager as the rest to read about it. Believe me.
That's great. That is
Yeah, it is. Really good.
I'm so glad we saved this to the last.
When did you write
This
this?
is the day. Oh.
So this was actually at Haystack. I was with Val, and we were doing ekphrastic poetry, and the facilitator, who was phenomenal, gave us art to choose from. That was our homework assignment. And I had chosen something, but right before I went to go write, Bill, a buddy from DC, who I've grown very fond of, sent me a picture. We had gone out to dinner at the Army Navy Club, and he was giving me a tour of the embassy row and telling me all about the different embassies. And he said his favorite was the British Embassy. And as we drove by, I said, "Oh my God, Bill, there's a unicorn in front of the British Embassy."
Is there really?
There really is, yeah.
There really is a unicorn.
There's a real.
There's a unicorn on our old town hall in Boston, because that was the seal of the British Empire.
Yeah, and I'll send the picture around here in a minute. But anyway, but we were running, on our way to dinner, and and people who know me, I take pictures of everything, and I said, we got to get a picture of that unicorn, and he said, well, we got to get to dinner, and he said maybe on the way back, and so I said, okay, on the way back. So that night after dinner, Bill, and he's got what's that car? It's a fancy Aston Martin, right? I call it a Ricky Martin. He doesn't like that. But I said, so we pull into the British Embassy, in his Aston Martin, and I get out, and I'm photographing this picture. It's like 9 o'clock at night. All of a sudden, this big guy starts yelling, "Hey, hey!" So Bill is yelling from the window, get in the car. So I get in the Aston Martin, and he goes in reverse and does an illegal U-turn out in the other direction. I thought, oh Jesus, here I am getting ready to retire. This will be on video camera. I'm gonna get UCMJ action. My medical retirement's gonna go out the window, and there's gonna be a scandal the likes of Chelsea Manning over this unicorn photo. And how am I gonna explain it to anybody? So anyway, the worst thing was that the picture sucked because it was nighttime. So I said, Bill, we're going to have to redo this, in the daylight. So he promised he would get it. Well, then I went away to Maine, and he sent me the photos. He went out with some friends, really fancy camera, and